I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin, and in this video I will show you how much I made staking the Unix Gaming token, and of course why it's the best opportunity right now to get into Unix. I have a complete overview for you right here, and I'll walk you through everything you need to know about Unix, the staking and the potential rewards in this video. So the current price of Unix is 19.8 cents, which is a lower point that we have seen before, but it's basically because of one very specific reason, which I'll show you. So as of the launch of Unix, there has been a steady decline, obviously, in regards to the linear downward trend in the market. This looks very similar to the pattern of Bitcoin, right, which has been flowing down. I got into Unix not too long ago. I actually got into Unix right here on about 18.9 cents, which was about the 10th, 11th of February 2022. When I made the announcement that my basically IDO Launchpad Club made the partnership announcement with Unix, which was our first partner, they put the trust in us. I actually bought the tokens myself and the community decided to follow. There was a huge pump in the price. And basically, as of today, I want to highlight this trend right here, because everybody has been asking me, Colin, when is the right moment to step back into Unix? And I told them, you best wait. Although I have a partnership with them, I'm not going to tell you to buy over expensive tokens, right? Because from an investment point of view, that wouldn't make much sense. You're never going to buy the top, right? So now is the time, or I would say if I would to enter Unix, I would do it right now. So for everybody who has been asking me over the last couple of weeks, this is the moment. And let me tell you why. I staked my actual tokens. I will show you the rewards that I've made, but basically they work in epochs. Epoch, is that what it's called? I'm not too sure. But that's basically staking rounds, right? And these staking rounds, they take a certain time. So they have two different pools on Unix. They have one which is a liquidity pool. So basically it is Unix against a stable coin, I assume, but I'm not really into the liquidity farming, right? I'm more into the single asset staking kind of thing. So for the single asset staking, they give you an APY of 78.9%, which I think is still really rewarding. The pool balance right now is $2.2 million, and the liquidity pool is $1.9 million, right? So the next round, every round is 30 days. So the previous round started 30 minutes ago, and that's why you can see this specific drop. The tokens were unlocked, people could claim their rewards, and some people, which I believe are not that smart, sell them immediately, which basically for you creates a tremendous opportunity if you would like to get into Unix for cheap, right? Basically almost at the same price as I got in 2.5 weeks ago. So let's first look at how much you could actually potentially earn with this, right? Because the staking itself is not actually what I'm here for, it's just an additional benefit. I am very much interested in the Unix Launchpad that is coming up, right? Unix, they have a huge gaming guild, they have a huge community, streamers, everything on the play to earn side. It's not necessarily my thing. It's super nice that they have this, super powerful assets for business long term. But for me personally as an investor, I am mostly interested in the launchpad. And I always tell people the best time to get into a launchpad with their token is before they have launched any projects. That is where it's the cheapest. If you want to buy when they have a proven track record, it's going to be more expensive, right? So I got into Unix basically because of the partnership as well. I reached out to them saying like, hey, you have an amazing platform. I see amazing opportunities, big potential, very big company already as well. And I was like, let's just see if we can work together. So I showed my commitment by basically getting into the legendary tier. So I have more than 100,000 tokens, which I will show you in a second. I am talking with the founding team on how to develop the launchpad, what, in my opinion, right, whatever the fuck they want to do with my opinion, That's on their case, but I try to contribute as much as I can, and they are very willing to listen. So I'm very happy about that's going. So this is my main focus: get into the launchpad and get allocation for projects. To be able to get allocation for projects, you need to stake your tokens, right? So what is very important to note is they have an Ethereum contract, which means you will have to deal with the Ethereum gas fees, but do not be worried. I paid like $18 in gas for like a $20,000 purchase, right? So it's definitely not that significant. They also have the Polygon blockchain. They have a Polygon contract on the Discord. However, the staking is not available for that yet. So they're working on a bridge, but it's going to take time. So therefore, I recommend you to just buy them on Uniswap if you're interested, and just pay like the $15 in gas. It's not that significant, right? But the big question. So for me, the main benefit is allocation on these launchpad events, right? The token value increase over time would be nice, but it's not my main concern. If that would have been my main concern, I would have purchased here and then sold here, but I didn't sell it there, although there was like a significant gain, like a 33% gain. I bought for 20,000. I could have made an easy $6,000, but I didn't. Let me tell you why I didn't do that. Because I actually staked my tokens to get more tokens for free, because I'm very bullish on this project in the long term. So the real question is, how much did we actually gain? Right, so let me connect my wallet. Here it is. So the current claim that I can currently claim is about 4,122 tokens. So what I did was, it's quite difficult to read, right? So I'm just going to walk you through it, how it works. Okay, my pool balance is about 20,000 right now, with the current price of Unix, right? So about what we got in. The total pool balance is 2.2 million. I don't have anything on the liquidity side, as you can see. My rewards, potential rewards, because it's continuously updated, if this round finishes, so this is the distribution from the epoch, 6.4K in about 30 days, right? And this is my current reward. So on the last one, I joined while it was already running, and we got quite good reward. So we got 4,112 tokens, right? Oh, 4,122, almost the same. Oh, wait, 22 times about 20 cents, right? So just holding the tokens for about 2 weeks got me like $800. That is pretty good in my opinion, right? Just because it's like additional passive income for me, it's not what I'm there for at Unix. It's nice, don't get me wrong, free money is the best money, right? But I'm definitely more focused on the launchpad and the allocation. So now the system is telling me if I complete the entire epoch coming up, which is about 30 more days, which I will, my rewards are potentially 6,438. Let's say the price stays the same, right? It doesn't even go up. That's $1,200 a month. That is pretty good. So in 6 weeks, we would have gained about $1,600 on the current price, which means that if the price doesn't go up, and the price did go up, and I feel like if the next bullish pattern is a crypto gaming bull run, Unix will explode. Unix will go back to its all-time high, easy. I firmly believe that, on about $1 first and then $1.45. At that point, man, I would have made so much money on Unix, right? Over $100,000. And I think this is basically, it will show the initial traction when that occurs, right? Anyway, this is what I've earned so far and what I'm projected to earn. But obviously, this is on my $20,000 investment, right? How much would you earn with less? Well, I have an APY calculator right here. The APY is 78.9 at the moment. Let's say we do it for 1 month and your investment is $1,000 in Unix token, right? You would earn $50 in Unix token. So basically, you can play with its calculator and see how much you earn. Definitely, when the number becomes bigger, the actual gain, the yield, will also become more significant, right? That's very important to note overall. So I did 20,000, then it's about 1,000 a month, right? I know guys that have 100,000 on Unix, right? Really, really big players. They earn $5,000 a month just by holding the token. And that is obviously not an infinite model. I do have to stress that. They do have Unix rewards available, so obviously they cannot keep handing out free tokens, right? At some point they will have to deplete the pool, lower the APY percentage, but so far to get the traction on the platform going, it has been working really well. When we look at this overview, which I think is the most interesting, you have basically two pools, the Unix and the Liquidity pool. So you can see how much has been deposited and how much has been withdrew from the actual epoch. So epoch 1, 2, 3, 4, we're currently in the 4th epoch. So there's only been about 5,500 Ethereum, and there's 240,000 Ethereum. No, I think 240 Ethereum withdraw, 5 Ethereum deposited. Is that correct? Yeah, that makes sense. And then you can see the balances of the previous epoch. So definitely on the first epoch was the biggest significant deposit, but also the biggest significant withdrawal. So you can definitely see that more deposits will likely occur over time, but more withdrawals are unlikely to occur, right? Let me change this to the Unix overview. So this is more clear. This is like the overall thingy for the staking side of things, and you can even filter it if you'd like. What I am curious, or at least what I thought was interesting, is they actually have a live transaction feed of the deposit and the withdrawals. And you can see 2 hours ago somebody withdrew 230,000 tokens from the liquidity pool, right? USDC-UniX Uniswap liquidity pair. Which is quite interesting. So they're definitely here, 20,000, 46,000. They're definitely big believers, 20,000 in this project, right? Which I think is quite important when we look at the potential here. So basically what I've earned so far, if I recall correctly, 800 bucks. What I'm set out to earn this next 30 days is about 1,200 bucks by doing nothing. At the moment, I think this is a great opportunity because Unix can't go any lower really, in my opinion, from what we have seen on the original charts, right? So this is the best buying opportunity for the Unix token after obviously this point where I made the entry myself. If you're interested, you can stake your tokens, but if you are into launchpads like myself, then definitely stake your tokens to get allocation on their upcoming launches. And you can basically see there is more benefits than just a launchpad. You can get guaranteed allocation, private allocation, early access to NFTs, early game access. There's basically a full NFT treasury access you can look at. All the additional perks for this are quite significant. If you have any questions, check the link in the description. There's a Discord channel there, which will take you to the Digits Club Discord. And we talk about Unix and their projects there all the time. So if you have any questions, of course, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'll be there to have a look. If it's a little bit more complex in regards to staking, returns, launchpads, IDOs, make sure to join the Discord because we have over 6,000 people there active on a daily basis talking about all of these things. That's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.